Well, we're still on Spickerog, because I actually realised I have not checked out the northern side of the isle. It looks like there's a little village up there, so I don't want to miss anything. Which means the King's Gambit is going to have to be put on hold for at least one episode. So it's not the end of the world, not to worry. Just follow the road around. There might not be anything here, but there is certainly a very long boat journey with a lot of small little islands to check out. So I'm sure there'll be a few quests and persons in distress that we'll see on our way. Actually reminded myself there were a few insectoids over here last time, weren't we, when we were still looking for Ceres. There they are. More than a few by the sounds of things. So I ended up playing, say, that merchant at Gwent, and then I played the blacksmith at Gwent, who decided to reappear after a while. Won 2 new cards. One was a Garcane. So I've got another one of the vampires that can be summoned at the same time. If I can find it. There's my Catacan. Garcane, there we go. So another 4 strength that summons. So we've got quite a few of them now. And then another one was a 9 strength spy. This is what I got off the blacksmith. There we are. Stefan Skellen. So quite an impressive spy, but also buffs their deck quite hefty. It's not the best spy in the world, but it's another spy for the Nilfgaardian deck. So Nilfgaard, so we've got silver. Probably may as well put B-style on our steel for now. We've got our Dancing Star equipped. Oh, Grips actually. Those 2 potions will do. Depends how many we're fighting. If these are all warriors, I don't want any level 11. Say only, they'll still damage me if I get caught.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
That should blind. I'm going to use a Dancing Star. Dancing Star still working wonders against these. Okay, righty. What the? I was going to say, did you see that shadow? That looked huge. It's harpies. Oh, no, they're sirens just over the brow of the hill. Yeah, sirens. Quite a few of them as well. I wonder if there's anything that I particularly missed over there. Whoa, look at all them islands. I'm going to have to go over there. It's probably first port of call. Head over there. I don't think there's anything marked on our map that we've found, any points of interest or anything, but I'm still going to check it out. Come on. He's the almohol. Quite a distance that this horn brings him down from as well. Grounds him for quite a significantly long time as well. Don't need the horn for you. Need a very precise bolt. Which that was not. Fucking going all over the place. Got, yeah, that's it. That's much better. Come on, I got your attention now. I do. nuisance. So what Echidna and Sirens are, just plain nuisances. Do provide with some nice loot though, so can't complain too much. There's another aisle over there. So there's so many like little just. So there's a boat just there. Look. It's really hard to see that one. It's blending in with the mist. Plenty of white wolves down there. It's on the path as well.
Lost your nerve?
Finally get Yerden down. Wolves are absolutely useless at doing that. We'll pass spoils. There's probably going to be a lot of this in this episode, I'd imagine. Obviously, the islands and spits of land which are up north of us might not have any quests. It might just be monsters. In which case, it'll just be a monster hunting episode. Which I'm all down for. They always drop decent ingredients. I'm not really sold a great deal of the monster ingredients, but the Endrega armor pieces we've been getting, I'm fairly certain I double checked how much they sell for when I was at the innkeep, because I sold a lot of my, well, the blacksmith I sold all my swords and excess gear to, and the innkeep I went and sold a load of my food and drink to. Sheath the sword, see some people. Swallow rather than eat and drink quite a bit. Silclan Brockvar? Yes, it is. See, I knew there was a little village up here. Hov.
Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
You ain't from Nilfgaard, are yous?
I'm certainly not from Nilfgaard, no.
How old are you?
You're looking ill. I won in the arena.
Is that so? Who'd you beat?
Ula the unlucky.
Fool. Every man beats Ula. It's Ula's destiny to lose, always. Come back when you beat a real
Well,
fool.
might watch it.
Ula the Unlucky.
Good day.
Not bad as steel goes.
Interesting. Is he talking about this already? Can't see anybody in there. You a blacksmith?
And ugly as a sea devil.
Better not be talking about me. I'll rob you for that. Take all your alcohol S, alchemy paste. Oh, crystallized essence. At least you had something decent. For a time. Excuse me, miss. She's cooking a rat. Oh, stealing it. Very nice. No quest popped up yet. Oh, let's say it. I've got some here.
What if we dipped our blades in salt? Or cast leaden balls into them?
What good would leaden balls be? There's a wraith, not some devil.
So what do we do? Go to the Druids?
Wraith. Lydric and Gunnar.
Druids aren't any good with wraiths.
Oh, suppose you're better.
Shut your gob. He's better than any. That's a witcher there. Listen, it's our arena. We got a wraith that haunts it. Damned if we know how to drive it off. Do you think you could manage?
This wraith. I can probably manage it. Need the details.
What do you want to know?
Know anything about this spectre? When did it first appear?
My granddad told me. His granddad said the wraith was called Ula the Unlucky. Lost every bout he entered, yet always recovered from his wounds. Ula weren't even able to die like a man.
Till one day, Jarl Thormar called a tournament in the arena. In those days, they drew lots to choose their foes, and the Jarl drew Ula, the unlucky. Jarl was cocksure he'd win, so he mocked Ula, ridiculed him till all in the stands were crying with laughter. Finally, he raised his arms in triumph, and that's when Ula, who couldn't take it no more, stuck a dagger in his back.
As he died, Thorma cursed Ula. May ye lose again and again for centuries on end. That's what he said. Ever since, Ula's haunted the arena, looking for a fight, and getting a few.
Mean there have been those who've tried to defeat him?
You kidding? Everyone's beating him. Poor bugger keeps coming back, though. Can't organize no normal fights precisely 'cause of that.
What kind of an arena is this?
It's an arena, like any other.
The custom was for the best warriors to clash here. Speakerog bouts were famous all across Skellige.
Then one day a wraith showed up.
How did you know?
Told you, he's a witcher. A cunning man. He knows these things.
I like this guy. Yeah, I'll take the job.
All right. Could try my hand at driving away this spectre. Not for free, though.
Get it done, and we'll pay you the champion's purse.
And a premium from our earnings to come. Once the fighting begins, after the curse is lifted.
Oh, sure you're not getting carried away there?
A little lie, but fuck it. Witcher gets rid of the wraith. He'll deserve a premium from the earnings, he will.
So be it. One time only, though.
Sounds reasonable. Wait for me here. Shouldn't be too long.
Master of the Arena. So I like this Lydric guy. It's like good cop, bad cop. Like this guy really didn't want me to help and didn't have a clue who I was. Gunner. So find a way to send Ula on to the afterlife. Kid, I'd get out of this arena if I were you.
By Moorhog's wraiths. Tell the Jarl. He's in charge.
Right, sorry about that. I just had to fast travel forward for an hour because there was a bugged NPC that needed fixing. There he is.
Every man defeats Ula the Unlucky. You will too. Come to face the ghost of the arena. Don't be shy. I'll defeat Ula the Unlucky. Just spare me your jabber, your cries of die, wraith, and I shall defeat you, spectre of the arena. I've heard them all 1,000 times. Dreadful sick of them.
You seem bored.
You're no typical wraith.
Why not? Because I don't shriek threats and warn you of your death? Well, that's simple enough. Plain bored of that. Besides, I know how it'll be. You'll spit out some insults, pierce me with your sword, and I'll then disappear, only to be back here again in a few days. And it'll be so with those who come after you. Such is my fate. I'm to tarry here till the world's end, losing every fate along the way. But you've not come to chat. Draw it, swing it, get to work, and defeat the ghost of the arena.
Draw your weapon.
Draw in. We'll make it quick. And not too much drama if you don't mind.
Right then.
Come on, come closer.
So, I have an incline on how to send this guy to the afterlife, but let's defeat him, see if we get any...
Well done. You done it. Bravo. Be back again soon. So long.
That was useless. Others have defeated Ula before me, and he's always come back. Gotta think of something else.
Well, I see the only way of being able to send Ula to the afterlife is to let him win. And since he's gone away for, he said a few days, didn't he? I'm going to have to meditate a little while. So let's go forward, see it will an hour do. No, it will not. Go a full day, shall we?
Of the arena.
Here we go.
Be my guest.
He's back. That was a good 2 days I had to meditate then. An hour wouldn't cut it, and neither would a day.
Come to face the ghost of the arena. Don't be shy. I'll defeat Ulla the Unlucky.
Draw your weapon.
Draw in, draw in.
Whoa, Christ, he charged me a little bit. Right, so let's go let him win. I hope he doesn't kill me. Chill. Do less damage. That actually hurts.
I defeated you.
Seems so. Congratulations.
But how? I was to lose till the end of time. What's that? I hear laughter and joyous cries. The clanking of chalices and a voice summoning me to the feast of heroes. You let me win. You freed me. Thank you. The gods be with you.
Farewell, Ghost.
He got his happy ending. So our little ghostly dilemma has been solved. All we have to do is just let Ula the Unlucky win to break the curse. Let's go and tell these guys the good news. Get the champion's purse reward for this.
Greetings.
Ghost shouldn't pester you anymore. Drinking meat with his ancestors by now.
I knew you'd manage it. Well, Gunnar, the winning.
Here.
You bet on it?
Should have seen it. I said you'd pull it off. Gunnar said there weren't a chance. That's why he's got that sheep's arse frown now.
See that frown often, when it's time for me to get paid.
You needn't fret. We're honourable folk here. This is for you.
And remember, you get a cut of the earnings once we get the arena up and running again.
I'll remember that. So long.
Indeed, I'll remember that. 15 crowns, come on, do better than that. 15 crowns, is that it? Oh, wait, I suppose that's not the end of it, so wait a minute. Return to Spickerog Arena later to collect your percent of the takings. We'll have to wait for a week or so till then, I'm guessing.
One wreck after another.
Right, so we need to collect our percentage of the takings at some point in the future, so we'll just leave the Isle for now. We can always return and grab our takings at some point.
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
No, I fully understand that. You were a messenger, so I was wondering if you actually had anything for me. Although you probably don't know I'm here, so... No matter. Right, it's time to leave. Let's go down to our boat and set sail. Shouldn't be any more monsters in our way since we cleared it. Surprised those Skelligers hadn't run into them insectoids quite often. Although they probably did, they just couldn't kill them, so they just decided to leave them there and let them breed, and that's why there was so many of them. Saying that, there's still sirens probably circling near the coast, so... Hey, you never know, maybe they heard the tale of a witcher in Skellige and they'd hoped I'd clear it up for them, which I kinda did. Be careful not to loot around the shield maidens.
Cork. Something so as I can see when a fish takes the hook.
What's this?
Tend to your own problems.
And those? What are those?
Those are worms.
Goodbye, Spickerog. I don't think I'll need to visit you again. What am I talking about? Of course I do. I'll be coming back in a week or so to collect the takings from the arena, so I will be returning in due course. Aside from collecting the money, the only thing we've got left on Spickerog is the location that we are heading directly towards right now, which is probably swarming with sirens. Hey, get off! It's hidden treasure, alright. Bit of a siren problem. Where is it? Oh shit! I knew there was more than it looked. I could hear plenty around me. Last one flying around. Can't see it. There it is. Come on. Christ, how many sirens just attacked me then? Oh god. Our boat's in not so great shape for the voyage you're about to head in. So I'm half tempted to go head back and get a different one. Oh look, there's a whale over there. You can just see its tail. Should stop paying attention to whales really and loot up this. I'll kill a whale. There it is. Jesus, look at how many sirens are over there. Couple of ruined stones, is that it? Yeah. Okay, so we had said we're heading north, so let me just take helm, cast away, and then we'll have a look at our mini-map. Should I say full map, because I'm going to need to make a marker for myself. Look at all this. 1, 2, 3, 4. How on earth are we going to loot all them and more? It's going to take quite a while. Let's head over to this one, which is directly ahead of us first. And then we'll swoop back round. Chasing me. Yes, you are. Shoot. Pick up speed to get away. This is going to keep chasing me, innit? Get out of it. See, that's much better. Peaceful ocean. 3 seconds later, well, sirens come out again. I swear they just do it to spite me. Come on, Geralt. Up that accuracy. There's a Skellige longship there. I'm quite tempted to make a change for here. See if it's not something like a crew or a ship that's been abandoned. Obviously this will be in good nick, no holes, because it's still floating in the middle of the ocean. It's the whale just beyond there. Very careful. Look at that, we know there was a whale right there and it's already disappeared into the grey depths of the sea. plenty of armour to loot up, and so that ship... Oh, there's a skeleton nests there. It's a siren den. So the sirens obviously make home, and I can't destroy it. There's no marker for it. Guess the sirens killed whoever was on board and have claimed it as their own. One's close. Oh yeah.
What now, you piece of filth?
Come on, crossbow at the ready. Right, slow down, get you. Get out of it. I know there's still one more of you. You insist. Jesus. Spoils of war. A floating corpse, from what I can see. Get off. One. Oh, that's a good dodge. Skip down, Geralt. Make them dive under for me. Will do. Now, where are our spoils? Inside here, perhaps? Yes. It's not letting me turn around. I'm in a bit of bother here. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm gonna die from a breath. Oh my god. Oh, that was too close. I shouldn't have really been able to get out there, but I did. I hate it when it does that. So close. Right, we're going to leave our boat here. See if we can have a nosy at what's on this island. I don't think I can climb up here actually. No, I can't. Perhaps not. Where's that body we saw? Steer around this way. Oh, oh shit! Man overboard! No! How? The siren corpse did this to me. God damn it! My vessel! I'm stranded on an island and I can't get out. Oh no, that's never happened to me before. And there's monsters on this island. Is this the end? The end of Geralt's tale? Seriously though, how am I supposed to get out? It's not going to be a fast travel point here. Ground dead. Lots of them.
Lost your nerve?
still, I was fighting then. I still can't work out how I'm going to get off this isle. Oh, echidnas. Echidnas, carry me! I don't think I'm that lucky. I'm stumped. I'm absolutely stumped on how to get off here, unless I've got the pure luck and that there is a boat somewhere around this isle, because it's quite a big island, this, but there won't be. People won't come here. Plain and simple. Yeah, people come here to die. The crows are already circling. Is this the end? I don't know, I'm supposed to get out. Aside from swim for what will be a good 10 minutes. Probably longer. And carrying all this weight with me. Light a fire. Keep warm. What's around here? Still one echidna left. Help! Oh, let's catch hold. So I'm not that far away. But I'm still further away than I'd like. Kelp? I don't know. There! This island! And get to here. You can use boats to travel across bodies of water. No, I'm just gonna swim. I'm just gonna swim because I'm Geralt of Rivia and I can't. That's all, can I? Nope. So you must find a... Oh dear. What are we gonna do? Well, I guess I'm gonna be cutting for a little bit. There's supposed to be something just up here, which I may as well loot, since I'll be essentially swimming that way. It's not too far away, this one, so I should get there. Well, I should see it any moment now. How's my weight? One thing. Oh, we're alright for weight, actually. Northeastern armour and Nilfgaardian armour weighing us down. It's a good thing we've got our cat armour on. At least we've not got our bear skill. We're probably going to be the bottom of the ocean by now because of the weight. I jest, it doesn't really matter the weight of the armour pieces, but I think there is something coming into view. It's just disappeared. And it's back again. Yeah. Sirens, echidna, either or. Oh, smuggler's cash, just what we want in a time like this. Okay, time to go under. Stay away from me. Is that it? Sure, there was more than 3. Ooh, very nice. Double hunting gauntlets, aren't I lucky? Pfft. Don't you circle me, you bitch! No! I've just got to swim about 10... There! I see the isle! No! Leave me alone! Okay, safe for now. I can just about see the isle I'm trying to swim towards. Or is it a mirage? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Crack! Help me, Crack! I saved your children! Save me! Look into the water! There's a white wolf that can't swim for much longer. Oh, it's coming closer, I'm getting there. I don't know how longer. I'm nearly there. I don't know how much longer I can go, man. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Yennefer, help! I'll take a portal right now. I actually quite like portals. I've just been kidding this whole time. I've just had to fight off about 8 echidna. And just to make matters worse, the seas are getting restless. And it's raining. Come on, I'm so nearly there. Forget the wild hunt. This has been your closest brush with death. Schnidhal Isle. You saved me. So close. Oh, yes. No, let me on. Let me up. Oh. Oh my god. We've swam that distance. Past Ketrold. Past the terrors of the deep. And onto dry land.
Bastard! Asshole!
What?
Cockeyed prick! You're dead!
I didn't want to hurt her, I promise. Someone, anyone, help! Help! Save me!
No, leave him alone. Leave this guy alone. I said leave him alone. Fucker.
Thanks for the help.
What was that about?
Bugger can't handle that his sister'd rather sail to Lilac Bay with me than serve Freya.
Seduced a priestess.
A Skelliger seducing a priestess? I thought...
Thought what? That we don't do such things? Not every man in the Isles believes in that rubbish about the gods, but many can't accept that, and it leads to feuds, vendettas. It's not right, not fair. I love Irma, and she loves me. There'll come a day when we'll be together. I'll find a way. Religion's full of holes as logic's concerned. There's bound to be holes in its principles too. I'll find them, show them to the priestesses. Then they'll let me wed my Irma. You travel a lot, don't you? Ever come across something that can help me? Bring it here. I'll pay you well. I live in the hut the other side of the volcano.
See what I can do. So long, and try to stay away from brothers in a rage.
Free spirits. I've only just saved myself from that desperate swim, and not only 10 seconds later do I land, I've got this guy, Ivar, screaming for help. Turns out we've killed the woman he loves brother, which I don't think she'd be too pleased about that, but guess she doesn't know what her, huh? So what was that? Free spirit. Gather books describing religious customs and precedents and take them to Ivar. Take the books you found to Ivar, he might find them interesting. On one of Skellige's beaches, Geralt ran into a man desperately fending off from an enraged assailant. The Witcher could hardly look upon this spectacle impassively and decided to help. After the fight, Ivar, for this was the man's name, admitted his attacker had been the brother of the woman Ivar loved. He had sought to kill Ivar for seducing his sister, who was a priestess of Freya and thus bound by custom to live a life of chastity. Ivar, however, refused to let religion stand in the way of his love and aimed to scour learned books for a precedent that would help him negotiate his beloved's release from her vows. Geralt agreed to bring him any relevant books he found. I've been getting... Do you remember? I remember vividly, it was off the Lone Shark in Novigrad. Sort of the... Is that the very eastern, southeastern side, sort of near one of the gates? There's a Lone Shark. He sold a book, no clue what it was, but it was a quest book. So I've probably got a few of these already, it wouldn't surprise me. It's not a miraculous guide to Gwent. Change your life. Religion and life, that has to be one. That must definitely be one of them. And should we thus submit our life to religion, or should we interpret religion so that it serves our lives instead? There are as many schools as there are philosophers, and so many stories as there are human beings. And let us not forget elven beings, nor dwarven, halfling, gnomish ones, nor any other such sapient creature familiar with the quandaries of the soul. I, for my part, have survived now more than 120 years. Vodka and radishes work wonders, lend no credence to anyone who claims differently. Can swear with all certainty that there is no way to reconcile everyone at once, and what pleases one will provoke whinging and sulking in another, and will undoubtedly cause a third to reach for his knife if it dares depart from his known narrow world by so much as a hair. What then are we to do? How should we live? Why, as we like, as our soul urges, disregarding all the brayings of philosophers and ethicists, those contained in the tome included, disregard them as we would fairy tales or old wives' legends. Tell you what, I'd probably like that book. It's exactly up his street. I'm not going to give him any yet. I want to travel the world first. I'll do a bit of digging to see how many. I've definitely not got them all. I only wanted to read that one. That other one, the first one that I looked at briefly, is probably one as well, but it's no matter. Now there is definitely a boat on this isle. There it is. Probably I've had actually, but I'm sure he won't mind. He's clearly living out here by himself now, so it doesn't matter. Take it as my own. Is there anything else on this isle? Yes, there is. There's a pathway here as well. I'll tell you what, I'll follow the pathway back round. I'll head up the mountain and find out what this is. Probably a monster nest. Won't surprise me, this nutter's living on this isle by himself. Well, he's not a nutter, I suppose. He's got his own take. And as you say, Skelligers are very, very into tradition, so I can understand. Oh shit. I was going to say, I can understand that his beloved's brother attacking him for that reason, but I think we might be in a spot of bother here. Can I creep up on this and see what level it is? I mean, nothing in the stump. There's sometimes loot in there. Come on, show me its level.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, run. Go, run. Slide. Just get out of here! Oh, I'm sorry. This is not my day today. Stranded on an isle with no boat, and now I'm stranded on an isle with an archgriffin that's level unknown. Oh, and I've woke him up. Why am I saying... No, this obviously just leads up there. I'm turning around and getting the hell out of here. This has not been a good day at the office. This has been a very frightful, scared day at the office. Leave me alone. Please. Yeah, okay, I'll retract my statement. Ivar's a nutter for living on this isle. Doesn't matter his beliefs, but if he's staying on an isle with a fucking archgriffin that's probably close to level 50, there's something wrong with the guy. So, Ivar, I'll be back, but not for a very, very, very long time. Crack? Anybody? I'm coming back to dry land. I'm going back to Kedgefold. I don't care what it takes. Stop your squawking, I can hear it in the distance still. And I'm probably 100, 200 yards away from the shore. Tormenting me. I cannot describe to you how good it feels to be back in a boat. It's so much quicker. And I'm doing my best to sink this one as well apparently today. I ran into another treasure cache, smuggler's cache, and hit a bit of wood, and as you can see the damage, I'm red, which means one more hit to my port side and I'm toast. I'm going to be sunk again. Oh my god, what a day. But we're alive, and that is all that matters. Let's surprise in my current rate, I can come into port like Jack Sparrow did in the first Pirates of the Caribbean film, aka the best Pirates of the Caribbean film. By country miles, well, and I'm overburdened of course, since I've got like 200 weight, probably by now. 180, and get that by using Fiend, just. But if I open my map, well, I suppose being stranded on this island proved wonders for looting everything in the way, because I got everything in the path. Found Ivar on that island. So it was my intention to go up here, but with there being, what, 4, above 10 markers up there, and this isle to investigate if that's even possible, that's going to take a long time. So we will do that at some point in the future, but it won't be the near future. I'm not going out to sea again if I can help it. The only time we'll be heading out to sea is when I'll be going over here to Larvik, and Hindersfjall when we meet Yennefer. So, but all I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up to Geralt, sell all my gear, and have a talk to Crack, because we need our reward.
Soothsayers all got the truth.
And the King's Gambit. Christ, what a day. Tip for everyone, don't get stranded in the seas of Skellige.